When I return to my room and lock my door, I feel too hollow inside for tears. It hurts to breathe when I think of Claude. I eventually manage to fall asleep, but only have snatches of restless dreams when my eyes finally close. Oh no.
Mother, are you and Father in true love like the fairy tales?
I thought I forbid you to speak of fairy tales. Have you been reading them?
No, Mother. I overheard someone in the palace talking about them today.
Then I shall have to find that person and make sure they know what an appropriate topic of conversation in the palace is.
But Mother, the true love in fairy tales sounds so nice. Do you think I can fall in true love with a prince?
Dearest one, true love like that does not exist.
But
The love between a mother and her child is the truest kind. It cannot be replicated by anything else. All other kinds of love is an illusion. My love is all you will ever need. Do you understand me, my heart?
yes, Mother. Wah wah.
Wah wah. Chapter 8.
The Lost Prince.
Dun, dun, dun. Aw, man. Keep your stats straight, princess.
Jurian gives me the warning, but too late on purpose. I can see the smile on her face as she effortlessly slides past my defenses and taps me on the shoulder with her wooden sword.
I got you.
Again. For the last few days, I've been practicing while Jurian and Garland For the last few days, I've been practicing with Jurian and Garland because Claude still hasn't come out of his room. The knights offered to train me, and right now they are teaching me about ways to hold a sword. This is slow, but Claude did tell me I wouldn't be able to master the sword so quickly. Claude. He made me so angry that one day that I could not even probably give him my gift. Properly give him my gift.
Probably can't give it to him. It's fine.
Yet I still feel sad that he is not here teaching me himself.
Come on, princess. Focus.
I jolt out of my Riviere and nod at Jurian. Okay. I ready myself for her next strike and once again get tapped, this time on the hip. Garland takes over after Jurian, and then we do rounds where I try to hit them with certain strikes. They are both good at teaching, but it does not feel the same as Claude's instruction. His lessons seemed less like they were out of a book.
Don't worry, princess. It always starts out slow. Lad was just as slow at training, but look at him now.
Garland whips his head around in Jurian's direction, his face turning deep red.
Jurian, that nickname. But you're so much fun to tease, Lon.
She beams at him and then laughs at his embarrassed face. Our practice goes on for a few more minutes before the knights tell me to wrap up for the night. I think I'm going to stay out here for a little bit.
Princess, you know it's dangerous out here at night.
If I don't return in 10 minutes, you can come back and check on me. Jurian seems unconvinced, but she eventually nods.
Fine, but keep your guard up, princess.
I watch the two knights as they head back. I see Garland put his arm around Jurian's waist, pulling her closer.
Ooh.
Ooh. I turn away from the sight, ignoring the heavy feeling in my stomach. I'm gonna vomit. I'll just practice the swings for 5 more minutes. The only thing I hear in the clearing while I practice is my shallow breathing and the wind in my ears. Something breaks my concentration, however. I see a glimmer of color in the forest and I instantly stop, my hands growing tense on the wooden sword. What was that? I glance around at my surroundings and then I freeze when I feel a hand on my shoulder. I can feel someone's breath on my neck. This all feels familiar. Is this Claude? Oh no.
Oh no, what do you do?
Do I put my hand over who I assume is Claude? Or do I turn around and point my sword at him?
I feel like Claude would appreciate you turning around and pointing your sword at him, right?
That's what I think too.
Okay. That's what I'm feeling, but it's your call.
I agree. Let's point our sword at him. Or else he'll probably nag us.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure I recognize Claude's hand, but because I know it's him, I also know what he'd want me to do.
Oh, there you go.
I duck away from his hand and turn quickly to point my sword. The tip of the wood is at his neck, and for a few stunned moments I think I've won. Even Claude looks surprised. It's really him. But then Claude's hands have moved and he has one hand over my wrist and the other on my sword.
Good, Rosaria. You realized you had an opening, but you broke your concentration.
Claude. Claude removes his hands, allowing me to lower my sword.
I'm sorry, Rosaria.
I feel my breath catch in my throat when Claude holds out the rose pendant that I got for him. I feel my cheeks flush.
Ah, yes, that one.
Pretty, sparkle, sparkle.
You accidentally left this beautiful thing in my room when I came to return it.
Return it?
No. Yes, you left it in my room, and so I only thought it appropriate to bring it back to you.
Does he really think I left it there on accident? Why would I leave it in your room on accident?
What?
I bought it for you, and I wanted to give it to you, but you were acting so strangely, and... Claude's eyes widen, the surprise clear on his face.
Rosaria, you bought this for me?
Why does he look so shocked? Claude looks at me in awe for a few moments. His eyes go back down to the locket. He traces a finger around the intricate shape, his eyebrows slowly furrowing. It's to thank you for everything that you've done for me.
Rosaria, this is beautiful.
He lets the chain fall through his fingers as he stares at the rose pendant with adoration. I feel my heart beat stutter as he turns to regard me with the same gentle smile. He leans forward and my breathing stops as he reaches out to hold up my glass slipper necklace. He's standing so close to me. That's my necklace, all right.
You really are a good person, Rosaria. You completed your second good deed. I think some kind of congratulations in order. Is there anything you want that I can give to you?
I look up at him and notice that Claude's smile doesn't reach his eyes. He still looks so sad. I feel like there's so much that I want from Claude, but I do not want to ask for something that might make him sad. I would say I want you to smile.
Oh, let's just smile.
I want you to smile. Claude looks at me, his expression puzzled. He chuckles softly.
But I am smiling.
No, I want a real smile. One that isn't so sad.
Ah, you saw right through me.
We've been partners for long enough.
How about this one? Like it's a big smile. Oh.
He smiles a little awkwardly, and the quirk of his lips looks more embarrassed than bright. I raise an eyebrow in confusion.
No need for that look, darling. I really do appreciate your worry for me.
Karma suddenly stops, eyes wide. He puts his hand on his chest and takes a step away from me, his fingers clutching at the fabric of his shirt. Oh no, it's a heart attack! Claude has a pained expression on his face, only making me more anxious.
Not now.
Claude, are you okay? What's wrong?
Rosaria, don't worry about it.
He lowers his hand with the pained smile slowly fading from his face. This does little to reassure me. Was it my fault you were locked in your room for so long? He just looks so pained to be anywhere near me.
No, most definitely not. I was feeling under the weather. And also bitter.
Bitter? Why would he feel bitter?
But it's not for you, but it's not for you worry about, darling. For now, we should head back. It's late, and you need rest. I just got back from patrol, so I would like to rest as well.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sweet Rosaria. You've already done enough for me.
He clutches the rose locket to his chest and sighs out a little with a gentle smile. This smile feels real to me.
This is a beautiful gift, and I will treasure it always. Thank you, Rosaria. Now, shall we head back?
I nod at him and we silently walk back to the margin. When we make it back to the tavern, I feel tired, but also lighter than I have for weeks. Claude wishes me a good night before slowly walking off to his room, holding the rose locket I gave him tightly.
Well.
Well.
That feels like a good place to give a brief pause.
Absolutely. It sounds like we're friends with Claude again.
Yay.
Yay.
I can make my mouth bigger. Sorry. Very cool. Well, then we will be back next time for more. What is this game called again?
Good fairy tales.
The Good Fairy Tales.
Cinderella phenomenon.
Cinderella phenomenon. Bye.
Goodbye.